Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Welcome back to Timeless Black Excellence. I'm your host, Abdias Lisbeth. In today's segment, we'll be talking about Juneteenth. This holiday has been celebrated for over 150 years, but most Americans don't have any idea of its significance. Thank you for watching Timeless Limitless. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and share. It's well known that on January 1st, 1863, President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation became official. But nearly 2.5 years after the new law was instated, far too many African American people were still not feeling liberated. A great number still subject to the American slave trade.
So the total value of the enslaved population for their owners was approximately $4 billion. It's estimated that the entire wealth of the United States at that point was approximately $16 to $17 billion. The wealth that was embodied in enslaved human beings was essentially 1/4 of the total wealth of the United States.
Did you know, as a legal matter, slavery officially ended in the United States on December 6, 1865, when the 13th Amendment was ratified and became part of the Constitution? The 13th Amendment abolished slavery in the United States and provides that neither slavery nor voluntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States. The economy of the 1800s depended on rice, cotton, and sugarcane plantations. Plantation owners deliberately ignored the Emancipation Proclamation of 1863 until June 19, 1865. On that date, Union soldiers led by Major General Gordon Granger landed at Galveston, Texas. The arrival of General Granger's regiment and forces were finally strong enough to influence and overcome the rebel army resistance. The Union Army could now enforce the new executive order of the Emancipation Proclamation in Texas, General Order Number 3, which read, "The people of Texas are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the executive of the United States, all slaves are free."
Can I go home?
The Civil War had ended, and the enslaved were now actually free. Juneteenth gets its name from the events that happened on June 19th in 1865. A range of activities were provided, such as rodeos, fishing, barbecuing, horseback riding, and baseball. But Juneteenth always focused on education and self-improvement. Thus, often guest speakers were brought in, and the elders were called upon to recount the events of the past. Prayer services are also a major part of these celebrations. For decades, these annual celebrations flourished, growing continuously with each passing year. After Juneteenth, many of the former enslaved became politicians, and even some became local sheriffs during Reconstruction. Matthew Gaines and George T. Ruby became senators. Communities were built in Houston, such as the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Ward. Prairie View A&M University, built on the land of a former slave plantation and was founded during Reconstruction in 1876, 11 years after Juneteenth. In Texas, on January 1st, 1980, Juneteenth became an official state holiday through the efforts of Al Edwards, an African-American state legislator. Edwards has since actively sought to spread the observance of Juneteenth all across America. On June 17, 2021, President Joe Biden signed the Juneteenth National Independence Day Act into law, establishing Juneteenth as a federal holiday. African Americans understood then as now that abolishing slavery was not the same as establishing equality and full inclusion in U.S. society. Today, Juneteenth celebrates African American freedom and achievements while encouraging continuous self-development and respect for all cultures. As it takes on a more national, symbolic, and even global perspective, the events of 1865 in Texas are not forgotten.
And we've been scorned. We've been treated bad, talked about, as sure as you moan. But just as sure as it takes two eyes to make a pair, brother, we can't quit until we get our share.